Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You take a look at the Warriors, 6th best record in their respective conference right now, hoping to end the season on a high note.
Well, I think for the Warriors, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Moody, Brandon Podziemski out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Butler, and it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hawks, we've got Dyson Daniels. He's out there with Trae Young. Reza Shea out there with Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Gay in at the 4. And I know this is the part of the schedule where the grind of the regular season can wear players down, Brent.
Well, one of the things, B.A., that can really help you out to accelerate this point of the year is go on a nice little winning streak. Win 4 or 5 in a row. And it kind of takes away what it is that the last maybe month has been in terms of the grind, because you're celebrating some success that just pushes you towards the playoffs.
Daniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you look at the history of the Hawks, Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
That free throw no good. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
He hits the second from the line, and 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base, extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Now here's Butler, coming off a solid outing against Toronto. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Now, if Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Okongwu, the pass to Young. Fires in the triple. Young's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Moody. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, that's a guy you want to find, Buddy Hield, with the response from 3.
Here's Reza Shea. Here's Daniels doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. From 11 feet away, and the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Hey, this guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
Butler with the ball. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Young. Give him 8 points now. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
I would say that Trae Young's pick-and-roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Outside Podziemski. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Butler. The rebound by Atlanta. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And Atlanta making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And it's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Last time they met was in the Bay Area.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
Green. Rebound Atlanta. LeVert outside. Outside Young. Launches a three. Rebounded by Green.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Atlanta. Curry, that's good.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Here's Daniels. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Young against Curry. Kept alive. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Oh, Green with a block.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
Warriors trail by 7. Outside, Green. Pass to Hield. To the paint. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
And both free throws good for Green. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Now here's Capella. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And Rizachet gets it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 7. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And when we take a look at the box score from that game, one of the first things that you'll notice is the number of turnovers they were able to force.
Well, all those turnovers made it a scrappy game, which suits them. They caused a lot of chaos with their defense, which played right into their hands.
Here's Riza. He's watched by Kuminga. Atlanta shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. With 1 on the clock. The shot, no good. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Hawks ahead, up by 7. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Georges Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Caris LeVert, then it's Riza, and it's Krejci in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Capella with a block.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs, Capella with another shot block.
Pass to Krejci. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Here's Post. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Capella finds LeVert. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Krejci. Drains the triple. Krejci's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to Payton. Outside Curry. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Man, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Warriors also with a sub. Jackson Davis is checked in for Moody. LeVert goes against Payton. The shot by LeVert, no good.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Curry looking it over. Outside Payton. Pass to Post. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. Uses the glass on the layup.
Playing a little bit bigger than his size right now. Curry with great body control and some deft touch around the rim.
Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
LBA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Now here's Payton. No points yet. Pass to Curry. Outside Kuminga. They set a pick. Down low. Stolen by Capella. Here's Mann. And here's Levert. Back to man. Screen by Capella. To the middle. And it's Capella with the jam.
That's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Gay comes in for Niang. Daniels is checked in for Levert. And it's Young in for man. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside heel. Outside Butler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season. Even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments. And that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
That's good from Butler. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Young finds Okongwu. Pass to Daniels. Left side, Young. Inside, it's Trae Young.
Man, we see this from Trae often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Hield passes to Moody. And here is Green. Outside Podziemski. Now here's Butler. 6 to shoot. The three is up. Rebounded by Daniels. Atlanta leading by 5. Pass to Young. And there's 1:38 left in the first half. Here's Gay. From deep. The Warriors pull it in. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. And their road tour has only begun. That'll be game 2 of 6. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
That's good from Butler.
When we think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind, notably how hungry he is to win at all costs.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
Gets the three to fall. Warriors trail by 7. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Here's Young. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Pass to Daniels. Here's Gay. Here's Daniels, guarded by Hield. Now Young puts up a three. Rebounded by Hield.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Podziemski. Pass to Butler. Three-pointer. Jimmy buckets with the tray.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders, beware.
And he lobs it up. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Atlanta on top, up 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. They made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going, guys.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Glancing at the upcoming schedule, when you guys played against one another, did you always have your games circled on the calendar?
I mean, not really. I just assumed they would be an easy win for us, Arnie.
Kenny, now you tripping. You know I always give your teams the business. I know, except in the finals when you swept us.
I should have known not to ask that question. And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right, given the way they came in and changed things.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Warriors trail by 4. On the floor for the Warriors, Buddy Hield is out there with Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Butler. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Moody in at the 3.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
So it's Atlanta now, after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Daniels, guarded by Hield. The kick out to Young. Cash! Trae Young with a triple.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
Pass to Butler. Butler double team. Hield from outside. It's rebounded by Rizachet. The Hawks lead by 5. Young with it. Fires the 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now outside heel. Here's Butler. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. The Hawks lead by 7. Pass to Daniels. To the inside. Here's Gay. Here's Daniels. Clock at 6. Here's Risacher. Moody defends. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hield passes to Green. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Stephen Curry.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
And both free throws good for Green. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Leading by 5. Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Brandon Podziemski. And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he is so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, B.A. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself. That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Gay. Green against Okongwu. Young with it. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
Butler finds Green. Outside Moody. Outside Butler. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds in the game.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Now Young. 18 points for him. Off target with the open look.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside for Green. Beyond the arc. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, he doesn't shoot it all that well, but when he does knock it down, it's demoralizing for a defense.
Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. Fades back. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And with a break in the action, here's a look at some of the players at the big men spots that pass the ball the best. In the third spot, Jimmy Butler. And, of course, Draymond Green.
And you have to credit the high basketball IQ of these bigs. They see the floor so well, and that's whether they're facing up or dishing out of the post.
Well, an offense that's unpredictable can be tough to guard. The ball doesn't go into the low post and never come out. It keeps moving thanks to their passing ability and playing unselfish basketball.
Doesn't go that time. Good D by Okongwu. Here's LeVert. Pass to Krejci. Here's Gay. Here's Risacher. Moody defends. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Risacher. Drills the baseline jumper. Risacher's got his third bucket of the night.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Outside Curry. 1:16 left in the third quarter. From behind the arc. And it's hammered home by Green.
I like watching Curry work the pick and roll. I wonder if his time with Steve Nash in the offseason is paying some dividends. Impossible to guard in those sets.
Here's Krejci. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Back to LeVert. Let's go with a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Podziemski. That three's off the mark. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Here's Gay. He's watched by Kuminga. Okongwu, the pass to LeVert. Here's Gay. Inside. Here's Krejci. Misses from close range. Warriors trail by 4. Green up top. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Curry. 1 second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. The third quarter comes to a close. Atlanta on top, up by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Just picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. So we got to get solid defense.
Boy, he is not happy with his team's aggressiveness on defense. Coach Kerr calling his team out on it.
They're gently asking for them to pick it up. They need to if they want to win this one.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. George Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Krejci in a point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Post. Outside Payton. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the triple. Payton's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
When Payton has a chance to get his feet set, he can knock down that 3 pretty consistently.
To the middle. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
And good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Pass to Curry. Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries. The confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
The first free throw is good.
Tell me the last time you watched Steph Curry on an NBA floor not have a smile on his face. I mean, always playing with that infectious joy.
And so Curry nails both of them. The Hawks lead by 3. Here's Krejci. Capella, screen on Curry. Pass to Capella. And he banks in the layup. Capella's got 6 here in the quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Takes the 3. Out to the right wing. Outside Kuminga. Goes back up. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
Really showing some strength on that bucket. Kuminga getting more used to finishing through that kind of contact.
Timeout. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Gay comes in for Niang. Daniels is checked in for Mann. And it's Young in for Krejci. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. LeVert outside. Pass to Gay. LeVert outside. 4 on the clock. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And the Hawks lead by 5. Curry against Young. Outside Hield. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hawks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside, Green. Outside Hield from the arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Daniels, guarded by Hield. Down low. Here's Gay, and he dunks it down.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Here's Hield. Second chance shot. They grab their own miss. Green, the pass to Butler. Butler double team. Lets the 3 fly. Here we go, all alone. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And there's the rejection. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Young. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Warriors trail by 6. Butler taking his time here. Again, the miss by Butler.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Case shot is good.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Outside Butler. Out to Hield. Fires from deep. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his third assist of the night.
That's the guy you don't want shooting. How about Hield coming up big?
Here's Young. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. That one on Hield. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Daniels passes to Young. Lets it go from deep. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And here are the Warriors now. Hield passes to Moody. Now Green. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Rizachet. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Trae, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight. How satisfying was it to get this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against. And that's all I care about.
Thanks, Trae. Guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And we present the player of the game, Trae Young.